My name's Chris, this is our little Lego channel, and we're going to do a tier list of what I think were some of the best, some of the worst sets that were released in 2025. You may have some of your own, there's so many different sets, we weren't able to put them all on this tier list. But if you have some that we don't cover, whack it in the comments. We might do another one later. We're going to do one later in the week with Luke, more on Ninjago than like a good or bad list. If you want to know about that one, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications. But for this video, we're going to crack on. So this is our tier list. There's 26 different sets here, all from different genres, from Star Wars, Marvel, Lord of the Rings. There's a Lego City one here, Pirates of the Caribbean. We've got tried to cover most bases. If there's a set there that we're missing though, and you think that should have really been included, whack it in the comments. We might do another video later. Before I go any further, I can hear it in the headphones. That noise you can hear in the background, that's the rain. It is absolutely falling down outside here today. So I do apologise about the sound and that crackling and yeah, basically the rain. Not a lot I can do about it. So first one up is the ATST Walker. It is £179.99. It's got 1,513 pieces. The price per piece was 11 pence. I'll be brutally honest, hate this set. I was really looking forward to this set coming out, but with it not being actually that movable, there's not a lot on the inside. The guns move and that's about it. Even the internals isn't great. The one minifigure, I really do not like this set at all. So I will be rating this set. It's not terrible. It looks okay, but I'm only going to put it as a C, that one. We're going a bit controversial early. We're going to stick this one up. This is the Lego Death Star. It was £899.99. It's got 9,023 pieces. 38 minifigures, mind you, though. But on this one, it is only 9 pence per piece. So per piece, it's actually not bad costing. Minifigure-wise, there was nothing exceptional on the minifigures, was there? If I just go to the right thing. And where is it? Here we go. So minifigure-wise, there was nothing exceptional. There was quite a few copies of Luke, 3 of those, couple of Han Solos, quite a few Stormtroopers, Imperial Guards. So even though you've got 38 minifigures, there was only a few standout ones, one of them being Krennic, and Hot Tub Stormtrooper. Just for the sheer price of it. I mean, it's one of those sets where you go, you either love this or you hate it. I am on the hate side. Price-wise, it's okay if you go per piece. But then if you add on all the pieces all together and whack it all together in this set with what you've got, to me, it could have been done a lot better. And the crux of this one for me was, it's not complete. Unless you bought it within the first few weeks, there was a gift with purchase which gave you the hanger for the TIE Fighter. It's not there. So just for that solely, I'm going to stick it as a C. I was going to put it as a D, but it's an okay set. But it's actually, do you know what? No, I am going to put it on D. I'm going to put it on D just for the sheer fact that that gift with purchase, it's an incomplete set. And without that, it's null and void, isn't it? It's that. Next up is probably one of the lowest rating sets. Oh no, there is one more lower rating set coming. Oh, there's a couple actually. Lowest rating set on Star Wars, one of them. There is more. It's $139.99. This is the Battle of Felucia Separatist MTT. It is got 976 pieces, which works out as a per piece price of 14 pence. One of the more expensive per piece ranges we're going to have. Comes with 6 battle droids, 3 commando droids, 1 pilot droid, and 2 minifigures. It looks quite cool. Oh, one point that I forgot to add on this as well. We're going to do it on the prices from Lego. So this is the RRP price in the UK. Sorry, I won't be able to break it down for every single country. But I know you can get these sets a lot cheaper now. This one in particular, you can get on Very for under £100 now. So I understand that the prices have come down, but we're going to do it on the one standard price, which is from the Lego store. I'm going to rate it from there. And because of that, I find this absolutely extortionate. It looks an okay build. There's stuff going for it. So it's an okay build. It looks okay. You got the droids, but they're bog standard. Let's be bluntly honest, aren't they? Minifigures, the 2 minifigures are okay. They look fine, but it's the price per piece. I mean, you look at here, you got the low ratings as well. There's very few times you'll see that on a Star Wars set. So I'm going to put this one down as a D. If it was a lower price, I'd probably put it maybe as a C grade, but just for the sheer fact, the price, the flimsiness of some of the parts, I think it deserves to go on a C. And now we're on to probably one of the worst rated Star Wars sets for a very long time, the Republic Juggernaut. This is £139.99. It's got 813 pieces, 5 minifigs. Price per piece, 17 pence per piece. This one is one of the most expensive per piece sets I think we've got in the whole list, and it's an awful set. This whole thing is just all way too flimsy. The minifigures, the Marine Commandos are okay, these two are okay, but nothing meets this value here of £139. It doesn't even look that close to the real thing from the cartoon. I'll be bluntly honest, I'm not even going to make an argument for it. Straight onto the D. Not good at all. Then we come up to the brick-built Star Wars logo. This is $59.99. It's got it's got 700 pieces completely and has 8 pence per piece. I love this. I think it's just really, really cool. It does everything it's meant to. It's the logo, it stands out, it looks really good. It doesn't try and be something that it's not. We're going to come to something else which tries to do something different. It just does what it says. There's a little bit on the top to go for this first scene with the Star Destroyer and a tentative ship there. Is it a tentative? I don't know. Tentative 4, tentative 5. I cannot remember the number of the ship. But you know what I mean, from the very first scene of New Hope. You've got that little Easter egg. But I think this one just is really good. And I've seen other ones where they've got the lights on it and everything else. It's 30 centimetres long, which is quite reasonable size. Yeah, on this one, I'm going to put this as A. I really like it. I think it's I don't think exceptional, but let's not push that boat out too far. But as a build, as a Lego set itself, just to put on display, I think it's really cool. I do like it. Then we come up to the Gingerbread Attack Walker, the very sought after Gingerbread Attack Walker. Every time I look at this set, this date goes backwards and backwards and backwards. January the 19th now, it won't be available till. It's £54.99. It is got 697 pieces and is 7 pence per piece. It's great. It's a great little set. It's a fun little set. You've got the one minifigure as well. I get it. It's just cool. I like it. I like everything about this. It's just a little bit of fun. And a lot of people must think the same because it has been sold out for a long time now. It barely came out and it was sold out. Just for that reason alone, popularity-wise, it's got to go S tier, hasn't it? I mean, if it wasn't that good, people wouldn't be buying it. It's there. It's there on merit, and I think everyone else agrees because that's why it's all sold out. So then we come on to this one, the Marvel logo and minifigures. No, let's go here first. £89.99. Sorry, I keep looking down because that's where all my notes are. I haven't got a load of space here to whack stuff. £89.99, 931 pieces. 9 pence per piece, 5 minifigures. None of these are exclusives. You're able to get these with multiple other sets. If it tried to be just the Marvel logo, I think it would have nearly won out. It could have done a lot better. You could have had these pieces just as flat. I don't like this. There's no reason why the E cannot be like the L and it'll all be flat with the Lego logo sticking out. That's something, if I ever got it, that's something I would change about it. I just don't like it. The minifigures let it down. It tries to do something that it shouldn't need to do. You should have done what Star Wars done, kept it as just a logo, had that. but they've decided to whack all these on, and it's not even the original lineup because there's no Hawkeye. If you're going to do the original lineup from the original Avengers, you whack in Hawkeye as well. So they've not done that. They've not kept to the actual original lineup. To me, this looks just too much like a box. I know that's the logo, and I know that's going to sound absolutely stupid, but I just don't like it. It should have been like the Star Wars one, all flat, all smooth. It would go a lot better. People do like it though. It's selling well. But this is my opinion, so I'm going to stick this at a C. It's not awful. The minifigures do drag it down a lot, but I think you could have made this a lot better. Then we come up to the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse set. You had 12 to collect. There were 8 pieces in each pack. Each one came with a little accessory. I loved this. I really liked it because you could buy one and then that was it. You didn't have to buy multiples, unlike some collections where you could have soldiers and you'd think, oh, should really get 2 or 3 soldiers. With this, you were one and done. Like, if you wanted to get Spider-Man 2099, you got him, and then that was it. There wasn't another reason for getting another one. I loved it. Every minifig was really cool. Everyone was different to what you already could get. I'm going to stick it up here. I'm going to stick it as S tier because I think nearly every person I know who collects Lego either got the collection or at least got one, their favourite Spider-Man, and they've got it. Next up is the Nike Dunk Trick Shot. This priced at $34.99, 454 pieces, and was 7 pence per piece. One unique minifig with it. I actually don't mind this set at all. I think it's quite cool, quite unique. The little method of how it got him travelling up was cool. I know this isn't a set on most people's collection and stuff like that, but I just think it's a really little unique piece which you just stick on the sideboard, or in this case looks like it's stuck in a safe. I just thought it's really unique. I could have gone for the whole 3 and I would have ripped a couple of these to pieces, but I thought, let's play fair, let's go for the better of the 3, and in my opinion this is the better of the 3, and I think it's a really unique piece. I think that's the thing what went for it more than anything else. It was something different. It was a bit different to the norm. For that, I'm going to stick it on the A tier for that, because just for the sheer fact they did something different, did something bold, and I think it works quite well. What do you think though? Let us know down in the comments below. Then we come on to Disney Pixar Luxo Jr. It's $59.99, 613 pieces, works out as 9 pence per piece. I got to be honest, I really like this set. I think it's just a really cool, unique build. I like the colouring here. I think the lamp looks absolutely amazing. Yeah. What is there not to like about this set? It does what it says on the tin, and there's a lot of sets, and I think in this year there was more than most years. There's a lot of nostalgia sets here, which is you're going for the money market, and I think with a lot of these sets they've won it quite large, and you can see it just looks really, really cool. So where's it going on my list though? I'm going to put it as A. I like it. And I think it's a really good build and the price is good and all the rest of it. I just don't think it's amazing. I don't get me wrong, I like it, I've got it, it's somewhere here. But I just don't think it's just a little bit short. So next up is the Happy Plants collection. £17.99, 217 pieces, roughly works out as 8 pence per piece. I think this is great. This is like for those people that you give a present to who can't have plants in the building or something, or they want something just to brighten up a corner windowsill or something like that. I just think it rings so many bells, and I think it's just really, really cool. It's not the biggest of sets, granted. Its size, for the price of it, maybe you might expect it a little bit bigger. Not crazy bigger, but a little bit. But yeah, I like this. I think there was a lot to it, but it's just so simple, isn't it? The plants aren't nothing amazing, but it makes it stand out enough. The faces on them are really cool. I just think this is a really, really unique idea. I really like this. Now, Where do I put it? Do I put it here or do I put it there? I mean, I've got to be honest, I think it's just so unique and so a bit different. I'm going to stick it here. And I think that might be a little bit controversial. I think maybe it's the top end of A, bottom end of S, but I'm going to stick it at S because I think it's just... It's one of those sets that even we've got, and I don't really like botanical range that much, but we've got one and it's just on the windowsill and it just brightens it up. I think it's really cool. Next up, Transformers Soundwave. This is 159.99. It has 1,505 pieces. I've really got problems today. And it is 10 pence per piece. I won't lie, I bought this first day. Should have really waited. You could have got this a lot cheaper now, but I just really like the build. This again, it's one of those sets. It's gone for the retro vibe. It's gone for people who would have known this as a kid, bought it as an adult, and it's everything I like. I love the look of him. He looks so similar to the original. You got Ravage here. You got Laserbeak here. So you got two really cool looking accessories to go with it. I always find it a bit difficult to turn him into the cassette deck, but I've just kept him as the robot. And the key bit, and I don't know, yeah, here it is. You've got the sound brick as well, and it's the actual voice of Soundwave in it as well. And I just really like it. I do. I really like this set. But is it S tier? No. I'm going to put it as A. I wanted to put it as B, but I think it's a little bit better than B. I think it's A. Still, the only transform I'd ever put as S at this moment in time is going to be Optimus Prime. I just love Optimus as a transformer and as a set. Soundwave, yeah, I'm going to stick him as A. I think that's worthwhile. Next up is the F1 collectible race cars, £3.49. Says sold out on the website. You go to any store that has minifigures or Lego, there is loads of these. In multiple stores I know now that these are on sale for less than £1. These have not sold well at all. They were at £3.49. You got 29 pieces with each one. It was 12 pence per piece. Like I said, you could buy these, and these have not sold well at all. There's no minifigs with them. You're literally just buying a facsimile of the race cars, basically. Never bought... Well, no, sorry, I got bought one, and I thought it was absolutely horrible. So, yeah, I gave it away to one of the family who really liked it. Just like a little car. For that reason alone, I'm sticking it on D. No. Yeah, D. I think it's on a par with these three. I just absolutely hate that set. How to Train Your Dragon Toothless. This is £59.99. Comes with 784 pieces. And if I look at my notes quickly, it's 7 pence per piece. So it's really cheap considering it is an IP set. It's quite cool looking. I like how they've done the tail. Got the little fish there, which, let's be fair, could have been done a little bit better, but you're not buying it for the fish, you're buying it for Toothless. It looks quite cute. A few people got a bit, when it first came out, it wasn't looking like Toothless as in the cartoon and stuff, but you're going to struggle for that anyway. I think Lego have done a really cool design on this one. And you could have him like pretending to breathe fire as well. I think this is really good. I think it's a really cool little set. Price isn't bad when you consider the price per piece and the actual price of the set. People like How to Train Your Dragon, apart from the ones who have really moaned. But then you look at this, it's nearly 5 stars there as well. So I like this set. Not really my kind of thing. My wife might like it, but it's not really my thing. So I'm going to put this as A. I think it's really, really good. Price per piece is really cool. I think it's just that little bit, when it first came out, a lot of people took a bit of angst about it. Oh, I've got to say, it's top end of A, bottom end of S. I don't know. I'm going to put it as A. I'm going to leave it as A. Leave it as A. If you think it should go somewhere else, let us know. Next up is the Dinosaur Fossils T-Rex, £219.99. It's got 3,145 pieces, 7 pence per piece again. 2 minifigures with it, which were Ellie Slater, is it? Sattler? Oh yeah, Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant, both Doctors, of course, from the original Jurassic Park movie. I love this set. To build it was really cool. It's a bit big though. I'm having difficulty finding somewhere to put it because it is so long. But as a build, I really, really like this set. If you love dinosaurs, this is one of the few that you're going, yep, this is the one I really want. Yeah, I just really like it. The only problem I have, and it's more a me problem than the set problem, it is just so long. It's difficult to find somewhere to stick it. So I've stuck it in the Lego City and it just overwhelms it. I really like it though. It is expensive though, but the price per piece is okay. But it's just once you start cracking 200 odd pounds, then you have to start thinking, is it playable? You're not buying this for playability. You're buying it just for the build and then for the look of it. For that, I'm going to stick it on A. I think it's really cool. And yeah, I don't think it's worth the S rating, and I'm now thinking about it, and I think I've got most of these right, because you look at the ones in the S tier, and the minifigs are playable. The gingerbread AT-AT is playable. You can have a bit of a fun playing around with that. These other ones here, most of those are going to be display items, and I think that cranks it down from the S. But have I got that wrong? Please let us know down in the comments below. Let's find out what everyone thinks. Next up, again for the nostalgia. Like I say, there's a lot of nostalgia sets in this year. Gremlins Gizmo, £89.99. It has 1,125 pieces, and if I can find my notes very quickly, it has a price point per piece of 8 pence. This is amazing looking. I really like this set. I want to get it. I'm just looking for a store that's got it a little bit cheaper than 89. It just looks really, really cool. It does everything that the How to Train Your Dragon does for that. For the people who love Gremlins, I think this just rings so many bells. And then you got the 3D glasses as well. It's just really, really cool. Again, you're not buying this to play with. You're buying this just for the nostalgia and then put it on display. For that reason only, it is going on the A tier as well. I've got quite a few on the A tier for this year. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it deserves to go. We carry on with the nostalgia theme, the Nintendo Game Boy, £54.99, 421 pieces. I thought it was a bit more pieces than that. And that roughly works out at 13 pence per piece. So it's a bit on the expensive side per piece. A few unique parts with this one though, with the old things where you just shuffled the screen a bit and then it would change its image. And let's be honest, again, it's like Gizmo. You're buying this, not mainly for the build on this one, you're buying it just for the look and the display of it. It looks really cool. It's meant to be the same size as the Game Boy as well. You could just have this on display and you'd be looking at it all the time. I think it's a really cool looking build. The price per point does slow it down a bit though, at 421 pieces, and I know some of these are uniques, but £54.99 is a little bit on the expensive side. So for that reason, I am going to stick it on B. I do like it, don't get me wrong, but at 13 pence per piece, I think it deserves to go there. Now we're coming on to some of the newer sets from later in the year. This is the Star Trek Enterprise, the NCC 1701D from the Next Generation. £349.99, 3,600 pieces. This is 9 pence per piece. 9 unique minifigures. And it's a new IP as well. So it's saying that all the minifigures are going to be unique. I like this. I'm going to stick me neck out here. This was the one set I really wanted to buy this year. We saved up all the money and all the points, and this was the set I was intentionally saving everything for. Then the noises came that the Knights saw the retired list, and the Line Knights Castle was about to retire. Wanted to get the Ninjago set before that retired, so it's going to be either 2 of them or 1 of these. and then something else on this one. So this is on hold at the moment for me buying it, just for the sheer fact I put other stuff in front. I didn't need, this is going to be here for a while, so I thought, let's hold fire. I really, really want this. Just this alone looks really cool. The saucer section comes off as well. This isn't a playable feature though. Let's call it as it is. It's like a lot of these sets that are here today. You're not doing this to play with. It's there as a display feature. It's there for the build as well, isn't it? Let's be bluntly honest. But for the build wise, I think it looks really cool. Yeah, I'm going to put this as A. For me, this is an A set, A star. I think, yeah, really good. So we come to a Lego idea set. This is the Goonies, £269.99. It's 9p per piece, 12 minifigures. They are unique, even though there was some on Dimensions. They are different minifigures from the Lego Dimensions figures. Again, this is playing on the nostalgia theme, but it is one of the sets that was Lego Ideas that someone built, and then they've changed it all up and all the rest of it. What do I think? I liked the set. I liked the original idea set where it was split up, so you could split it all up and all the rest of it. Whereas this one is all very much joint up. This is a quite unique feature where you get him coming down and cutting the sails where it would have been. And there's the other side of the ship. It's a big old set. I'm a bit sad that it wasn't an opened up set so you could have playability with it. With this, it seems more of a standalone set for display. Anyone who's watched our channel before will know that I've got multiple sets that should be displayed, but Luke plays with them and I've got no problem with it at all. Lego's there to be played with, and if I got something that I wanted that I've said would be displayed, we would just display it. But I'm pretty sure most of the sets, apart from, I don't know if you can see it, I've got the helicarrier, the original massive helicarrier, and that's on top of my the Lego pieces like draw set, but that's never played with basically because it's just a display piece. But I'm waffling, I'm sorry. What do I think of this? I like the idea. I liked the original ideas set. I think they've tampered a little bit too much with it. I'm going to stick it on B. I don't think it's awful. I think it's just middle of the road. So Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship is next. £299.99. It's got 2,862 pieces, 10p per piece. So it's a little bit more on the pricey side. 8 minifigures. I like the look of this set. I really do like the look of this set. You got the two ways of playing. You can take the base off, so you can put this on the blue base plate so it looks like it's at sea. You can put this section back on and you can have it as a display piece. The sails I really, really like. You got this thing here which makes the cannons fire or like open up to fire. There's a few bits inside it. Minifigures are really quite cool. Barbosa's has the two features. Size-wise, it's fine. As you can see here, it's a bit of a big old set, but it does cross that £200 threshold, like $299.99, and you do have to start umming and ahhing, is it worth it? For me, I'm going to put it as a B. I did want to put it as A, and then I thought it's a little bit on the pricey side. Even though I have bought this set, it is a little bit on the pricey side. If it was cheaper, I think it would go A, but on this bit, I think I'm just going to stick it there. So next up is the Going Merry set from the One Piece show. This is £119.99, 1,376 pieces. It's going at just about under 9p per piece. It's got some unique minifigures. I just love this set. I think this set is really, really cool. And the one thing going for it, it's completely playable. You've got the cannon that fires there, so you'll lose that within a day if you're playing with it properly. Like I say, minifigures, they're okay. I think that they could have done a little bit better maybe, but no arguments here. I just think it looks a really cool, fun ship, and I think it's really cool to play with. For that reason, I'm going to stick it as an A. It nearly gets to S for me, but I think that's quite yeah, I think that deserves its place on the A. Then we come up to the Tudor Corner from Lego Icons, £199.99. Let me just look quickly at my notes. It's 3,266 pieces, 6 pence per piece. And it's got 8 minifigures. It's a great little build, this. This is really, really cool. It looks really cool from the outside, but if it's got some unique things on the inside which are really cool. The detail on it is nearly exceptional. You can see here there's multi-layers on it. I really like this set. It's one of them. I don't think I've got, no, I haven't got this yet. Want to get this to go into our Lego City. I really, really like the set. I am going to stick this S tier because I think even though the price goes against it, it's a big old set. It's a big old chunk, but there's a lot going for it. There's the playability side of it as well that if you wanted to, you could just let people play with it and they would have a field day with it. I think it's really cool. Minifigure vending machine is the next one. £149.99, 1,343 pieces. Goes at 11 pence per piece. It was a lot more than I thought it was, this one. 16 minifigs with it. Some unique minifigures come with it. Your astronauts were different colours, but the astronauts were 4 of your 16 minifigures. A couple of other quite cool minifigures in the whole thing completely. I've got this. I liked the build. The build was fine. Is it worth that money though is the question. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to put this at C. And the only reason I'm putting it at C is even though the minifigures were quite cool with it, there was a couple of samey ones. They could have done something a lot different. They could have put more different minifigures in there instead of having like 4 astronauts, 2 of each colour. You could have had 1 astronaut of a different colour and then 3 different minifigures there as well. I think it could have just been a lot more pop out different. So next up is the Batman Arkham Asylum, £269.99. It has 16 minifigures. It's 9 pence per piece with 2,953 pieces, built on a base plate. Playability on this set is just out of its world. You can just have so much fun with this. As you can see, multi-levels again, like the Tudor Corner. Minifigures, they're good. The minifigures are good. The only thing I would say is these jumpsuits, and I know the reason why, they're in Arkham Asylum, I get it, but it would have been cool to see the Penguin in his proper get-up. Joker, I understand. We've seen the Joker in lots of outfits before, and the same with Harley Quinn, but a couple of these, you could have just had that little bit more with Scarecrow, Penguin. Scarecrow and Penguin are the big ones that I would have liked to have seen a bit more different. But apart from that, all the rest, really cool, really good. Where am I sticking it though? Where am I sticking it? Just for the sheer fact of the price, I'm going to stick it on A. If it was a little bit cheaper, it would go S tier. And I understand the price per piece is really good. But you've got that starting price of, what was it, 269? Yeah, 200, let's say £270. Just because it's crossed that 200 boundary, and I know you would not get this kind of set for under £200. It's just I can't put myself to go over it, but it's a really, really good set. And then we go from a really good set to meh set, I think is the best way I'll put it. Lego Icons, Lord of the Rings, The Shire. It is £229.99, 2,017 pieces, 11 pence per piece. It's got 9 minifigures. The problem this set has got is it had, what did it have before it? Rivendell and Barad-dûr before it. And it was always going to be on a loser. They had hit after hit with the Lord of the Rings set, like the main sets with those two. Then you had this, and it is just so boring of a set. You just look at it and it's just a hill, isn't it, with a few things that stick out. Minifigures are okay. Minifigures are like decent enough. But for the price point that you're asking for people to buy it, there isn't enough in there going for me to say, yep, that's going with the other 2 Lord of the Rings sets. which is sad because you could have really pulled this one out. But sadly, it wasn't the hat trick that Lord of the Rings were going to get for this one. And for that, I'm going to put this on C. Really, for me, it was really disappointing and it could have been so much better. And the last set from this listing, it's the Tropical Aquarium. It is £399.99, 4,154 pieces, 9 pence per piece. Let me just put this over here. I'll be honest, absolute hate this set. It looks bad. The build is not meant to be the greatest in the world. There's nothing here, so the dust levels on it, I've got a friend who's got it, and he says he's having to keep dusting it because it just attracts dust with all these little crevices and that so quickly if it's in a heated room. Yeah, I'm not even going to give this any more time. I'm whacking this on D. I think it's one of the worst sets of the year, and that's it. So that's the list completely. If I was going to rate these any further, can I move these along? Yeah, I would say my favourite set of the year. Yeah, let's do it here. So I think the Spider-Man minifigures is my S tier of the whole year. Then the Tudor House, then the Gingerbread Hat, and then the Happy Plants. And then this one, I think you could just mix it up depending on what your favourite thing was. Like the Arkham Asylum's going to be quite up there. Gizmo's going to be quite up there. Soundwave I really like, although I think I like this one better. Then we go to B. I think, yeah, that's probably the way around I'd have it. Gameboy, Captain Jack's ship, Goonies. And then with this, I think it's maybe that there. I've got no love lost for any of these sets, if I'm being bluntly honest. Just the Shire being there. And then Death Star, MTT, Juggernaut, F1, and then the fish tank being at the bottom, I think is fair. What do you think, though? Do you agree with that? Let us know in the comments down below if you agree with this listing. So that is it, my friends. You might have noticed this has been edited quite heavily because literally the door's been going, the rain's been falling, and then I had to get me notes and all the rest of it. Trod on my glasses, so they're broken. It's just, it's done. What do you think, though? Do you agree with any of the listings? Are there any that you go, but you forgot this? You forgot this, Chris. What about this? What about this? Let us know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of these tier lists. If you've got an idea for a tier list, let us know. We'd love to know. Like I say, we're going to do one in the next couple of days with Luke about Ninjago. Not sure how we're going to frame it yet, but we're going to get to that. Like I say, I'm going to disappear off. Got to go pick up Luke from school. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.